A Russian missile struck a Polish village near the border of Ukraine this afternoon, killing 2 people. The attack happened to a NATO country, which has Americans worried the United States could have to step in and join the fight between Russia and Ukraine.
Riley Nagel spoke with a professor in international political science. He joins us in the studio with more. Riley.
Greg, Cindy, right now the Pentagon and the Polish government are investigating to see if the attack was deliberate or some kind of accident. UTC professor Irina Kamelka tells me if the attack was intentional, there's a chance we could go to war, but she says there are less aggressive and cheaper approaches the United States would likely take.
The thing that I know about Russia, they do not want an open confrontation with NATO countries.
Dr. Irina Kamelka was born and raised in the Ukraine and has lived in the U.S. for the past 30 years. She says both her 85-year-old parents still live there and refuse to leave their home. She says it has not been easier for friends who did flee the country.
Many of my friends, unfortunately, already are refugees all over the world, separated from their kids. It's a difficult situation.
Russia's missile strike in Poland Tuesday happened at the same time they bombed a dozen Ukrainian cities and districts.
Basically, the shelling, Russians are shelling indiscriminately. They are targeting civilian infrastructure.
Dr. Kamelka says before any action is taken, experts will have to determine what exactly happened. She says Russia is known for their numerous navigational errors and speculates they'll use plausible deniability if accused of a deliberate attack.
So they're just saying, no, either I didn't do it or I didn't mean to do it. But because it's so frequent and regular, it looks like they are trying how far they can push an envelope, how far they can go. What would NATO allow?
She believes the United States and other NATO countries will find ways to financially cripple the country, expanding their sanctions so Russia has no ties to international banks.
And then they don't have money to build their rockets or tanks or whatever hurts innocent civilians.
Kamelka emphasizes she believes Russia does not want to go to war with any other country, and even says many Russians do not support the war and have grown tired of the efforts. She says if you're looking for ways to support Ukraine, you should make donations to larger nonprofits.
And of course, prayers. I'm a strong believer in that, some prayers.
You can find a list of reliable nonprofits to donate to over on our website. Live in studio, I'm Riley Nagel, Local 3 News.